everyone, and welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. This is Jonathan, your host, and here at RedBeard Outdoors, I talk about faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors. The reason being is that I noticed that so many people that I either look up to or want to learn from incorporate these four things into their lives on a consistent basis and are, again, constantly consistent, having success in their life. And I want that for me. I want that for you. And so I'm sharing that with you as an average Joe. I've got a 9-to-5. I've been through school. I've got kids. I want to show you that it can be done for you as well. I'm currently on that journey and I'm sharing it with you. So today being Wednesday, I'm going to do the Wednesday wake up. Again, I'm not old enough to call it Wednesday wisdom. I'm not taking that burden on. So I'm just barely 30 and loving life, still learning through experience and others' experiences as well. That's the best way to learn, but I still choose to be a little hard-headed sometimes. So anyway, today I'm going to be sharing an awesome quote, a conversation that I got to have with my middle son in the last couple days. And as I prep for getting out for elk, I'm going to be heading out this Thursday for a couple-day trip. Hopefully it's a great trip. I'm able to tag out. If not, at least getting into elk and having success that way. So before we get into that, just want to give a shout out to our show sponsors and affiliates. This show is brought to you by Alpen Fuel, Heather's Choice, and Phorm. As far as nutrition goes, each of those companies fills a gap that you have, whether it be in the backcountry or even at home. You definitely need to go check out those companies. If you're looking for good meals to have in the backcountry, go check out Alpen Fuel and Heather's Choice. The granola from Alpen Fuel is by far, hands down, the best granola you'll ever have. And Heather's Choice has amazing meals ready to go for you in the backcountry. Just add some hot water and you're going to be eating like a king up there on the mountain. Phorm is a supplement company that I work with. They have the best quality supplements, and they will fill the gaps that you may have in your diet, whether that be greens, multivitamin, protein, whatever it is. Go check out Phorm in the links down below and definitely get started on bettering your nutrition. We can always get better. And then on top of that, Kifaru International. Kifaru has the best backpacks on the market for packing weight, if you're looking to pack weight, or if you're just looking for your day-to-day backpack. They have amazing backpacks. I choose the Shape Charge. That's a little bit big for some people on their day-to-days. I take it to the gym, take it up on the mountain, whatever it may be. That's my day-to-day. And then for elk and deer, I'm going to be running the Hellbender and the Hoodlum on the Duplex Light frame. Best weight packing frame on the market. Go check out Kifaru. Let them know RedBeard sent you. And then, of course, BlackOvis. If you're looking for anything from optics to clothing to just about anything else that you need for the outdoors, boots, crispy boots, which is what I'm running, go check out BlackOvis. Again, links down below, guys. Save some money if you want to have a better beard. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to have a better beard? Less itchy, better looking, better smelling. Go check out Affect Beard and Affect Beard Oil. Go to affectbeard.com, use code RedBeard10, save some money, give back to charity as well, and get looking better and smelling better, guys. Go check out Affect Beard and Affect Beard Oil. And then Absolute Aid CBD chewables. They are my go-to for CBD. If you're looking to add CBD to your nutrition, if you have those days where maybe you've had a hard day of training, you're sore the next day, you don't want to take ibuprofen, you want something a little bit more natural, go check out Absolute Aid CBD chewables. They also have a topical formula. Great option for on the go or just at home. Go check them out. All right, guys. Everything else, all links down below. But before I bore you anymore, let's go into what the quote for today is. And now, it's something that I've thought about a lot. I love this quote. I keep coming back to it. It's from Eleanor Roosevelt. She was a really strong woman, definitely a trendsetter, amazing person, and she was the wife of a president. So obviously, if you're going to be president, a lot of people forget about the woman behind the scenes. And to be honest with you, most men that are, whether it be president or leaders that are good quality leaders, not the jerks that win their way or pay their way to get in, but the good quality leaders always have a good, if they're men, have a good woman behind them. Always. You can look at it, and they'll always say that as well. If you talk to men in your life that are great leaders that you may look up to, they'll always say that they had an amazing woman behind them. I know for me, I can't do half the things that I do if it wasn't for my wife. She works. She's an amazing mother. She's so supportive of me and my crazy endeavors as I go and chase animals with antlers and go hunt during the fall, and the rest of the year try and get outside as much as possible. She's always there and supportive of me. She's helped me through school and many other things. I love my wife so much. So guys, Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. And small minds discuss people." Let me say that again. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Definitely something worth looking into, guys. So just look around you. Look at the people who you surround yourself with. You're going to have a wide variety of people, I'm sure, whether that be from work to your family, to friends, to past friends, to associates, whatever it may be. You're going to have a good mix. But think about the people that you feel most uplifted around, the people that make you feel the best, or that you even walk away feeling more, whether that be more powerful, more happy, more successful, walking away from those conversations. Those people that made you feel better definitely discussed ideas with you. They weren't talking about other people. They weren't comparing themselves to other people. They were talking to you about ideas. So I want you to take a second and just reflect on that and the people that you surround yourself with and who you come out as a better version of you after being around. I think all of us can relate to that. Now, we had a discussion with our son the other night about this, and as a 15-year-old, who our son's hanging out with and what groups of friends can do as far as influence and who our son feels better hanging out with afterwards. Because we notice, obviously, as parents, and if you're a parent, you understand this, that your children come home in different attitudes based on, it could be anything from food to a relationship gone bad to friends that just you hang out with them and you absorb their energy. And that's not something that you want for your children if it's negative energy. You obviously want your children to be good influences and to help those other children, right? But not necessarily, you don't want your children to be brought down because of those friends groups. So we were able to have a great discussion with our son about the idea of who do you feel better around and why. We were able to discuss the things that we noticed that our son was doing when our son would come home from hanging out with certain people versus other people. So that applies to adulthood as well. That applies to you. That applies to me. When you're around certain people, you will absorb their energy, whether it be an extreme amount or a small amount. It will have an effect on you, just like you have an effect on other people. So don't be the person that's going and talking about other people. Talk about ideas. And it's fun to talk about events, right? It's fun to talk about history and things that have happened and things that are coming up. I'm excited to talk about past hunting trips, current hunting trips, future hunting trips. Those are events, but even the idea behind it is even greater for me when I get to talk to my friends and say, this is the trip and this is why I'm excited about that trip. That is an idea. This is where I'm at with my career. The event of an advancement is awesome, but here's my goals. Here are my ideas for future growth. This is what I want for me. This is what I want for my family. This is what I want for my friends and my loved ones. So keep that in mind whenever you're hanging out with people, whether it be if you're into hunting and you're going to hunt camps. What do you do at hunt camps? Do you sit back and talk trash on other people? Do you talk crap about maybe that other hunter that was in your public land area, quote unquote your, right? It's everyone's. Are you the guy that's always reminiscing on your high school quarterback days? Or in my case, there's a lot of people that reminisce on their LDS mission, and that was the best 2 years of their life, which is great because, yes, you're out there serving people for 2 years, but what have you done with that since? It's not supposed to be the best 2 years of your life still at that point when you came back from your mission, maybe, and that's everything, guys, whether that be with your career. Some people just get stuck in a certain time zone, a time of their life. Don't do that. And when you notice that your loved ones are doing that, help them. Help them look at the future. Help them look at something that will get them excited to keep moving forward. Constant progress, constantly moving forward, getting better, right? That's what we aim for. And that's what gets me excited, is that the people that I get to surround myself with, it's a very small group of people, but every single one of them is constantly looking for the next thing to grow with. Whether, again, that be with their family, their faith, their fitness, getting outdoors, career, whatever it is going on in their lives, they're always looking to improve and get better, and their ideas are ever evolving. They don't get stuck. So don't get stuck. Surround yourself with people that talk about ideas. And hone in on how you feel after you are around certain people. Again, that doesn't mean you have to cut them off if they're making you feel negative, but recognize that going into the next interaction you have and help be the change in their life. Now, if they refuse that, that's a whole nother conversation. But just recognize how you're feeling around different groups of people. And once you recognize that, then you can control the situation and you don't absorb all that negative energy maybe, or whatever it may be, the getting stuckness feeling. You don't want that. I don't want that for you. I'm excited to keep growing, to keep getting better. Time will pass you by. I've done a podcast on that too. Time passes anyway. What are you doing with it? My kids are growing up. Every time I look at them, I'm like, man, how'd you get so tall? Every time we go to a soccer game, man, how'd you get better? Why are you this much better than you were a year ago? Well, because time passed, we practiced, they got better. So what are you doing with your time? Who are you spending it with? And are you talking about ideas so that a year from now, you're feeling better, you are better than where you are today? Just key in on that, guys. Great minds talk about ideas. Be a great mind. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Wednesday Wake Up. I'd love to have you over at RedBeard's Fit Crew. Please come and join us over there. Great group of individuals. Check out the link down below. Come and join us, and definitely go join First Phorm Outdoors Facebook group as well. Let them know I sent you over there because we want to grow that community as well. Looking forward to see you guys. Have an amazing rest of your week. Look forward to that great conversation on Saturday. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.